extra thick. Vic, my friend Victor told me that. My friend Victor the other day told me extra thick, which I don't get it. Today I was still trying to understand what that extra thick means. Well, I'm live, and I thought I'd do a live stream today. Now, I have actually made 3 GoPro videos so far. There's Q&A, so you ask me a question, and I will try to answer it. We also got a new GoPro. We also got a new selfie stick, a new stick thingamabob. So So today is Wednesday, and we're starting. Okay, I've been thinking about it, and now Wednesdays will be Q&A. So every Wednesday we will do a live Q&A video. Almost every single Wednesday we'll try doing a Q&A video every single Wednesday. If you guys like the idea, I mean, if you like the Q&A idea, good. I just need to know what day. If you don't like Wednesday is the day, tell me they want to do the Q&A, and we'll do that Q&A on that day maybe if you want me to. But yeah, today we're doing a Q&A, and if you like doing if I'm doing the Q&As, leave me a comment or leave me a thing on top chat. Leave me a thing in the chat. I'll read it, or we can do a different day if you want me to. I don't care. I just want to know if you guys want to do doing these Q&As or not. Because if we do, we'll come on doing them. But if we want to change it to a different day, I will. Now we're live right now, and I have so far had done 3 videos, or shall I say, actually 4 videos with something. But the first official video we have did with the GoPro camera is Diamond in my lens. Now, Diamond is actually my heaviest cat, which weighs about almost 15 plus pounds, and that's all I can tell you about Diamond. But Diamond, it was Diamond or Max the other day who, I mean, so tall. It was if we had like the longer door handles, they can actually get into our rooms. Which Diamond. Which cats are quite smart. I mean, there's some cats that are like dogs. Like, you teach them how to do something, they'll do it, and no problems. But yeah, if you want me to keep doing these, I mean, I will do Q&As on Wednesdays if you want me to, or I'll do something else. But people do like my videos. I'm gonna say, I mean, now the GoPro, I'm still learning how to use it, so we won't officially have it used yet in the service. Most of the footage you saw today on most of the pre-recorded stuff was done on Cam 1. Okay, this is our Cam 1. I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start calling this Cam 1. Since we have 2 cameras now, we're going to call this Cam 1, and we're going to call this Cam... Okay, this is Cam 1, the GoPro. Okay, the GoPro may be called Cam 2. This is Cam 1, that's Cam 2 maybe. I'm not sure yet. Or we're just going to call this GP. I'm not sure. So far, we're just not calling this anything yet. We'll call this Cam 1. We'll call this GP. GoPro. But... GP. Yeah, GP GoPro. Hey. I'm sitting down, and I got like an inch of I got like 2 inches of clearance. Oh, shit. And... I think this is pretty neat. So we got a big, long stick to do with. And it's good to have a when we do it. I was wondering where that center bell went. Oh, I found my center bell. So yeah, so yeah, I mean, if you like the Q&A, just tell me. I just found my center bell. I just found the center bell recently. And later on today, I have to do a thing, but I'll do it in a bit, but...
Everyone can use a little love. Join now in...
But, yeah. Putting this back up here. But, Okay, I gotta do a thing real quick, but had to sacrifice something, which I really didn't want to do, but I had to sacrifice it so I can actually use it. The GoPro wouldn't work without sharing SIM card, which I had to sacrifice the SIM card on my tablet. Kind of my tablet slash phone just gets to work properly. And I think that was a dumb idea because I think I have no music left. I think I got all music gone. And there's a positive of that too. Oh yeah, you're right, there's a positive of that. But if I actually did sacrifice all my music off my SIM card, I'm in trouble. Once all, YouTube's giving me some problems too, so. Not much, not much, not much. Just do this. If you saw that video, diamond up in my grill, that was used with the GoPro. Now, I only have like 2 videos. I mean, technically, the first 3 videos were just test. You see, wow, wow. Actually, earlier today at not 7, but earlier today I was watching. I mean, around 4 after 4ish. Was it after 4ish? Electra Force, Fox Effect, WXMI, did something I did not like to hear. They actually said we might get a tornado warning. Can you please wait a second? I'm going to get me a water real quick. I'll be back in a second to get me a water. Thank you. Oh, crap. Get the water. Duh. Get the water. Back in to get something. Get the water. Oh, yeah, tea. What's a tea? Is this your certain tea? Yeah. Okay. I have a question for you. Okay, what's it? Wow. They're saying the same thing over here. WXMI or Fox WXMI. Yeah, Fox affiliate WXMI said we will have wind. We're going to be under maybe a wind advisory. Which this is Michigan. The thing is, though, they're saying maybe a tornado, which that doesn't make me feel safe. Okay, now you've been watching one of my videos before. One of my videos, I ran upstairs to check my weather radios, which I have 2 of them. I have to do something real quick. But the thing I'm more worried about this though is the thing I'm worried about. There's a few things I am worried about. Okay, I'm actually doing this for a friend of mine. A friend of mine told me that he wanted me to look up some songs for him, which I'm going to get this done before I go home bed tonight, but I can do 2 things. I can multitask. Actually, I'm more worried about this because I've been through a tornado before. Okay? I've been through the Michigan tornado of 2001. And that tornado technically wasn't a good one because that one actually hurt us a lot, actually. I mean, that didn't hurt as bad as you would think, but that tornado did do some damage. I'm not going to say because I was actually in that tornado. Who's this? I don't know. I think this is my this is the one you saw. I mean, if you been through an earthquake, which I have been through an earthquake. Okay, you don't want to know. Okay, we actually get a lot of tornadoes. I mean, we don't get a lot of tornadoes around here, but now people think Uh-huh. Well, I'll do this later. Okay, now. Okay. Wait a second, huh? Well, actually, you want a little secret? Okay, now, what do you think is easier to track, a hurricane or a tornado? Because I can tell off the bat what the easiest thing to track is. Okay, if you look up anybody that according to the Weather Service, okay, there's the Fuji scale F 0 to 5. Well, there actually was a tornado that was. I mean, there actually when they updated the Fujita scale, they changed it to there's an F6 now, which according to my records, the National Weather Service didn't classify it as because the National Weather Service didn't exist yet, and records back then weren't that good. There actually was an F6 tornado at one time, a real F6 tornado. Thing is, though, this is before the Fujita scale was even invented. I mean, we're talking about early 1920s here. I mean, 1925, the Tri-State tornado. This tornado was the longest tornado ever recorded. I mean, records are not actually, records in the 20s, early 1920s weren't that good. But they actually do think that tornado went through 3 states and lasted about 3 hours. And some people in the weather community, like people like amateurs and stuff like me, think it should be classified as an F6 because that was the worst tornado ever recorded. I know. I mean, if you type in Tri-State tornado 1925, that thing is actually the worst tornado ever recorded. I mean, that's up there where Katrina, if you know about crazy weather over the years, I mean, that's up there in the tornado books as bad as Katrina. I mean, I'm not trying to get the other weathers made up, but I'm not telling you this thing is bad as Katrina, bad as Sandy. I mean, bad as Harvey. I mean, that thing's actually bad as Marie. I mean, that's up there in the history books as one of the worst tornadoes ever. I mean, there's only one other tornado has been bad since that, and that was the one of 1812, and that was when that tornado destroyed the White House. Which the problem with the White House is confusing though because people say around the time most of it was burnt down, or I mean that's what's people are a little bit fuzzy about. Historians are a little fuzzy on that one part. The tornado happened around the World War 1812, or the tornado came before or after the fire of the White House. People are not really sure about that because that's the one it's confusing because records weren't kept yet. I mean, records weren't kept in that area during that time of that war because, I mean, I'm not real good at history that mile, but I know about some history stuff. Nothing sucks to it. Oh, crap. But there is historical records of the worst one. Like for example, have you ever seen the movie Twister? That F5 is practically what like the one Tri-State tornado was in 2010. I mean 2019-25. Now that tornado was a bad one. Okay, I mean, is that air or is that water? Ooh, where's that from? Air or water? Ooh, I need to cover that up before I get that pops. I start screaming like hell. But I'm a historian. Okay, I mean, I'm not a correct historian, but winds up there. I mean, winds do get pretty high. I mean, the biggest. Well, actually, more people survive. I mean, if you hear a tornado warning, you duck and cover and you get ready for a tornado. Like people say, if you have a basement, go to it. If you have a bathroom with no windows in it, well, actually, people say go in a closet or a bathroom with no windows or the basement. Me, I go to the basement because you live in Michigan, you go to the basement. But we do get tornadoes in this state, but not as bad as you would think. Actually, actually, the worst person. People don't believe me, but the worst state to get. What state think has the worstest conditions ever recorded? Because I know what it is. Okay, there's 2 tornado alleys. Okay, there's the tornado alley goes from Canada all the way down to Mexico. Okay, there's also another tornado alley that do not want to hate, like everyone likes. This tornado alley is called Dixie Alley. That's the worstest tornado alley recorded. That is where our friends in New Orleans get the worst of it. Because when Dixie Alley is actually, it's confusing though, because Dixie Alley is the worstest place to get tornadoes. I mean, up here, we don't have that. Most people don't notice, but the country you live, because some countries, they have the worst of the worst. I mean, I like living here in Michigan, but the thing about here in Michigan is, it's nice living here in Michigan because it's cold, it's calm. I mean, 6 miles an hour, if I'm right, that's like F-0 territory. I mean, let me look that up real quick. Paper around here somewhere. Where's that paper at? I thought I had paper here somewhere on it. I still have it. That 70 show. That 70 show. Where's that paper at? Oh, crap. I misplaced the paper. Well, I mean, tornadoes are not as bad as you think. I mean, I know it's crazy, but think of it though. There have been some tornadoes that are worse than that. I mean, wow. I'll look that up later, but I'm just telling you. If you think our tornadoes are bad, we're not bad as some other countries that have tornadoes. Their tornadoes are worse. I mean, we get. Yes, sir, I've been through a tornado before. I mean, back in 2001, about a month after 9/11, and that's about it. I mean, I remember 9/11. I remember that day too. I mean, that year, that day, I remember that day. I mean, you'll probably find pictures of the Michigan tornado, which is weird because WSJV TV, WSBT TV, WB. I mean, those stations don't have. I can't find no records of it on their channels. I can't find nothing on this tornado in the South Bend station because that's where it hit mostly South Bend. I mean, all radio stations were on. Even local radio stations we used to B100 out of Mishawaka, Indiana. They were telling people to stay home. They say, please, if you don't need to, if you're trying to contact your, they're saying, we do know that they're telling us that the cell tower, excuse me. What do you think you're doing? This is private property. Never mind. Those kids are throwing eggs in my house last week. Idiots. Sorry, some crazy people can come past my house. Well, I don't know what in the hell is going on around here. I mean, Saturday some kids threw eggs at my house for no reason, which I like to kick the guy's buds in the head, but they hate me too. But the thing is, though, those tornadoes were, a tornado in March? That's not common for Michigan to get. I mean, we don't get tornadoes until like late May. I mean, our sirens go off. I mean, first Saturday every month, the sirens go off for testing to make sure they work. I mean, I got weather radios that they go off all the time. And hey, what's wrong, babe? Hey, what's up? Yeah, but I know it's crazy, but like I said, if you live in Michigan, like an F-0, that's practically nothing. I mean, F-0, F1, tornadoes are livable, but anything over F1, yeah, you might have problems, because if you live in a trailer, you're screwed. But I'm a happy person. I'm not going to be a sciencey person, but I know tornadoes, and tornadoes are not that bad. But it depends on where you live, because if you live in Dixie Alley or Tornado Alley, you got the worst. Actually, Michigan actually has Tornado Alley too. I live in area 3 of Tornado Alley, which is the bad part of the Tornado Alley, because it's bad. But it's not as bad as some other places can be. I mean, tornado. If you even look at tornado scales on the record, if you even look at tornado, Cass County, 21. That's old. Wait. What Cass County am I? I mean, I was in Cass County, Michigan, when this first one hit.
This is a KMTV.
I don't care. I'm from Michigan. I don't need to know about that. I mean, October 24th is when. That's when the Michigan tornado hit. I mean, Howard. At the time, I live in Howard Township at the time this happened. Red Mill. I don't know where the hell is Red Mill at. Livonia Township, Weekly, Wayne. I mean, I'm from the Cass County area, so I remember that tornado perfectly. But when did this happen? Oh, so there was a tornado last year in Cassopolis. Okay, I know, but that was a bad tornado hit. I mean, weather radio. Tornado scale. Well, like I said, tornado scales are pretty good. I mean, here we go.
We classify tornadoes on a scale called the Enhanced Fujita Scale. A gentleman by the name of Theodore Fujita came up with this classification system, and over time it's been modified. That's why it's now called the Enhanced Fujita Scale, and it rates tornadoes from EF0 all the way up to EF5. Now, since 1959, we have never had an EF5 tornado in the state of Virginia. We've only had 2 EF4 tornadoes. We've had about 30 EF3 tornadoes with winds of 136 to 165 miles per hour.
Michigan.
And that includes the Suffolk tornado of 2008 and the tornado that touched down in Matthews and Gloucester in 2011.
Okay, now this is from the Weather Channel.
And destructive forces on the planet, capable of producing catastrophic damage in a matter of seconds.
Wow.
And it's that trail of destruction that is used to determine the tornado's rating. It's called the Enhanced Fujita Scale, or EF scale. And today, all the ingredients are coming together for some big storms.
Sometimes down south still
Let's
you'll
take
use
a look
it.
outside. Trouble is already brewing. We've got a tornado warning for that cell right there. This is when you and your family need to get to your safe place.
Basement for us.
Wow, take a look at this storm. It's incredible. Great looking structure.
Can't show you due
here,
to the
guys.
copyright laws.
We've got rotation going on at the base here. All right, a lowering of that base. We call this a supersolid, by the way. A rotating thunderstorm is a supersolid. Not all of them produce tornadoes, but this one's got a chance. We're watching this base. It's lowering. Almost looks like there's a funnel.
Can't show you
From
his
the wall cloud. Yes, there it is. Do we have debris on the ground? Yes, we do. There's a debris cloud.
65 to 85
That's
0.
A tornado on the ground. A tornado on the ground.
time. When tornadoes form, they're not usually that wide, okay? Just like this one. But it's important to point out that size doesn't always equate to the intensity. Today, there's a mobile Doppler radar actually feeding back real-time wind speeds. And I'm being told that those wind speeds are approaching about 85 miles per hour. So that's likely going to be an EF0. All right, EF0 damage here is tree branches thrown around.
Okay. Yeah. Crap, my tablet's on the fritz again. Please don't go on the fritz with me, tablet. I'm not in the mood right now. Tablet on the fritz. So I think I'm going to be done in a bit. Come on, tablet. Don't go fritzy right now on me. Tablet on the fritz, so I can't finish this video. So I think I'm done with this video because my tablet went fritzy, so I can't do any more videos. So right now, so okay, so I'm done with today's video, and if anyone's still watching, I will keep on doing. I'll keep on doing, but before I do that, is anyone else on? Okay, looks like I'm done for today. Looks like I'm off then. Thank you, and thank you for guys. Oh wait, never mind. I'm still. No, I'm gonna stay on then. Okay, never mind. I have fixed the problem. I have fixed the problem. I am fixed the problem right now. I will stay on the air because I have just fixed the problem. I think the tablet is going to cooperate with me. I will. So this tablet is not cooperating right now, it seems. But I will stay on the air for a little bit. Maybe I'm just in the air for maybe a couple more minutes. But the tablet is not cooperating. So it looks like I'm done with this. It looks like. So yeah, I'm gonna just get off. I'm done. Thank you for watching today's video, and have a good day. All right, not yet. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, I believe I actually said that. That's not